What do we have for Sag? The way that card just popped up. Six of Wands, Leo energy at the foundation of the reading, Sag. Sag, this is the energy that you're very much in. It's this energy of victory. It's an energy of success. Whether you're in this energy now or you're heading towards it, this is what surrounds you energetically at the moment. There's some sort of personal triumph that you've had in your life, Sag. I feel that you've been through a type of war in your personal life to get to where you are or to where you're going. It's taken a lot. A lot of people didn't think you would make it this far. And I'm picking up this energy of shock and awe. Truly the energy of you now waking up feeling like you're in a completely different timeline. The tables have definitely turned here, Sag. And what I mean by that is this war that you had to fight to get to where you are was a battle that you had to go through, not only personally, but also with your surroundings, the people, the friends, the family members, the exes. Take it as it fits for you. It's as if there was a concerted effort to do whatever they can to stop you from progressing forward and bringing in this victory. Some of you may be receiving some sort of accolades, whether it's at your work, something in your personal life. Maybe you have a social media following and you're hitting some sort of benchmarks. Maybe you've been promoted. You could have even got approved for a new home. Really take it as it fits. But there's this energy now that I'm picking up of a swarm of eyes. Earlier today, one of my security cameras at my home was sending me notifications. So I went to the monitor and I was looking to see why this camera was sending me notifications. And I saw a swarm of wasps around this security camera. So I thought maybe they've made a nest underneath my security camera. So I went outside to look at the security camera and there was no nest and all the wasps are gone. Later on that day, the same thing happened. It ended up happening probably about a half a dozen times, and every time I would go out there, the wasps would be gone. And Sag, when this was happening, I was really thinking about all of you. It's like there's this swarm around all of you. You can't really see it. It's happening on the etheric plane. These individuals now are starting to see you have this win, and it's like they want in. They want to nest with you, so to speak. This could be exes for some of you. So an extermination, Sag, is very much needed. Whether this is you clearing your energy, cleansing yourself, doing a cord cutting, or whether it's you literally removing yourself from any environments where some of these individuals may exist, I feel that you have something you need to protect now, Sag. All these individuals, I feel, ruled you out, and now that you're starting to get this victory, they're trying to make their way back in. I was also picking up an energy of heavy spell work before I began your reading as well, which I feel is all related to you getting this win. I feel an energy of somebody doing come to me spells. I feel this is an ex. You could be dreaming about this person. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the sacral. I feel that this ex was very cold towards you, Sag. Very critical. Was always picking out your flaws. I feel that this person spoke very negatively behind your back. I also feel that this person was trying to diminish your character to others. This person now is starting to receive a backlash energetically. You see, because you're having this win, all of this negativity needs to go back somewhere. It needs to go back to its source. This person is having some sort of a fall from grace in their life. This is the kind of person that, let's say they were making fun of your looks, right? Just picking at you for absolutely no reason. This person now is starting to have this karma hit them in their looks. I was getting messages before the reading surrounding somebody who's starting to look like a circus clown, and they don't even know how ridiculous they look. And on the flip side, you're having a major glow up and looking better than ever. This person had some level of success and they squandered it. This is one of those types of individuals that will get some money for the first time ever in their life, gets a little success, and they start partying, doing drugs. I also got something before the reading surrounding somebody going to rehab or needing to go to rehab. And this is all a part of this person's fall from grace. This could be somebody you know, could be somebody in your family, could be somebody you dated. Take it as it fits. But whoever this person is, it's somebody that really came after you, Sag. You didn't deserve it. This could even be work or career related. But you see very clearly now what took place, or enough of it. It took you really getting this victory to really start to see people for who they truly are. You just start to see people squirm. It's always mind-blowing when this happens. I just heard, cat got your tongue. What do we have at the solar plexus? I also just heard a woman scorned. This could be somebody in your family, could be a sibling. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a female. Reverse the genders in accordance with your particular story. 4 of Swords at the solar plexus. This person's been put in timeout. This person is dealing with heavy anxiety and burnout at the moment. You're heading towards this victory, Sag, and it's as if this person has disappeared off the face of the planet. Your success is also based on the struggles you had to go through to get to this point. It emphasizes the victory. It has a way of making everything make sense. It's truly made you who you are. I feel that you're starting to realize now that this person, these individuals, gave you more than you ever could have asked for. This is an amazing energy to be in, because this is when you can see things from this higher perspective, this higher universal vantage point. You can see that the universe used these individuals as a mechanism to get you to where you are. This is life-changing when you can have this sort of perspective over your struggles. It's in these moments when you truly learn how to forgive, because you become so grateful for where you are and you understand that everything had to unfold exactly the way it did to get you to this point. Now, this is obviously no excuse for these individuals' behavior, but you see now that the universe essentially made them your stepping stool. And they are also having the harsh realization that this is also what took place. What do we have at the heart, please? Oh, wow. A harsh realization that this is what took place is exactly right. 5 of Swords. I'm looking at this 5 of Swords in a way I've never looked at it before. See how there's 3 individuals here, Sag? I feel that that is them back there crying. This is you. And this is the universe. The divine having your back. See this individual back here that's crying now, them, in timeout, was in this power position. They were trying to disempower you, not knowing that the universe was behind them the entire time. I just heard the universe snuck up from behind, had your back the entire time, just stood by and watched, allowed this person to accumulate as much karma as possible. And then as soon as you had this awakening to who you are, stepped into your power, then the universe stepped up and pulled the rug out from underneath them. 5 of Swords at the heart. This is that energy of turning the tables, like I picked up earlier on in the reading. The universe caught them. 4 to 5 of Swords. And you know, it's so interesting, Sag. I want to read you something from my angel number book. Angel number 45 goes along exactly with what I just said about the divine having your back. Archangel Michael and the other archangels are standing with you in solidarity and strength. Unbelievable. Spot on with exactly what I was picking up here. What do we have at the throat, please? High Priestess, Pisces energy at the throat. Further confirmation. The higher power guiding you. You are under divine guidance right now, Sag. your intuition is also firing on all cylinders, so you can trust that the messages, the downloads you're receiving in relation to these individuals is correct. Now, I always say that there's no reason that you cannot trust your intuition if you're of sound mind, body, and spirit. And what I mean by this is really, if you're not somebody that abuses drugs or abuses alcohol or any other kinds of substances, and you're essentially somebody who takes good care of yourself, there's no reason why you can't trust your intuition. Now, obviously, if you party all the time, then you may want to get yourself healthy first before you can start trusting what you think you're getting intuitively. Because substance abuse, alcohol abuse, it breeds paranoia. Makes it very hard to trust your intuition. I personally choose not to partake in anything that alters the intuitive downloads that I receive because of the care that needs to go into delivering these messages to all of you. There's a great responsibility there. So I fully understand the importance of healthy mind, body, and spirit in order to fully trust and understand clearly the higher guidance you are receiving. Clear channeling, right? You're clear. You don't need anything to receive the messages. It's essentially a disruption or a crutch. So there's a reason why they wanted me to emphasize the subject matter surrounding healthy mind, body, and spirit, Sag. But whatever the case, if this is you, if you are somebody who takes care of yourself, then just know you are on the correct path. This message is for you. What do we have at the third eye? The Emperor, Aries energy in reverse. I'm picking up on a very angry individual inside your energy here, Sag. I just heard arch nemesis. The Emperor in reverse is a real nasty energy. This is just about the most controlling energy in the tarot. This is somebody who will use force to get what they want. By any means necessary is what I just heard. This is somebody with a hyperinflated ego who doesn't think that the rules and laws apply to them. Very narcissistic kind of energy as well. They think that they're exempt from spiritual law because of how much they've gotten away with up until this point. This is this person back here. For a lot of you, this is representative of a family member or members. It's just an overall energy. So you may have found that several people held this energy that came across your path. Same spirit, different human. Some of you could have even encountered this kind of energy with people you dated. Usually it will show up in many different areas of your life, making you feel like there's something wrong with you. It must be you because you're the common denominator, right? But what this is a spirit that follows you around trying to get you to step off path, not align with your higher self and bring this victory into your life. And this is very real. I dealt with this in my own life. It made me feel like I was going crazy because the same circumstances would unfold, but with different people. This happened for decades until I finally woke up to the fact that I had a spirit following me around. Once I aligned with my higher self, stepped into my power, started having success in my life, it went away because I spotted it. See, once you see these energies in your life, you start to understand things on a deeper level, that there is actually an entire spiritual realm around us that we cannot see, and that you've essentially been engaged in a spiritual battle your entire life. This energy is left no choice but to flee and think of a new way to make its way back into your life. Sag, I feel that a lot of you have dated the same kind of person. Different, but it's like they hold this same spirit. And it's like this spirit mirrors back to you all which needs to be healed inside of you. This spirit has certain behavioral patterns, certain things that trigger your shadow. You see, when you go through specific kinds of trauma in your life, specifically your childhood, it creates a type of entity. This entity, or let's say your shadow, will follow you around until you spot it, which can be perceived as you doing the shadow work to dismantle this energy from following you around any longer. Simply put, it's you facing off with this energy by telling it that you literally see it. And again, This energy will not only follow you around, but it's going to show up in all of the people that come onto your path, especially if you're a light worker, somebody that was sent here to help raise the vibration of the collective by stepping into your power and fulfilling your mission and destiny. The devil will send the full force of hell against you to stop you from moving forward. What do we have at the crown, please? Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy at the crown will send the full force of hell is exactly right. 7 cups, 7 distractions, 7 chakras, 7 deadly sins. See, I've mentioned this many times in my readings, but these 7 chakras, when they're out of balance, they become twisted, and you are now functioning under the umbrella of the 7 deadly sins. These energies that come onto your path want to indoctrinate you into a pattern and lifestyle of living that submits to these 7 deadly sins. So you don't align and step into your mission. These 7 of Cups represents all the individuals that hold the same spirit. It's an energy that wants to keep you trapped in a fantasy, Sag. It can also be a form of escapism. Some of you are still engaged in this. This is why this is coming up. Makes sense now. Some of you needed to hear this message that are still struggling with some sort of escapism in your life, so you can see how this energy is unfolding, so you can see that you're being your own worst enemy, but so you can also have a clear example of the individuals that have done the work and are now pulling this victory through. 4, 5, 7. Sag, you need to start expressing your spiritual gifts. This is going to allow for a wave of spiritual support to come into your life. You also need to call on the archangels to help you with embracing your gifts. Sag, I went through something similar to this about 4 or 5 years ago. And I was calling on Archangel Michael to protect me because I was going through a massive spiritual awakening and I was feeling very anxious. And one night I woke up from sleep, I opened my eyes, and hovering above me was this spirit. It was Archangel Michael. And he started swatting me with this wicker broom. It didn't hurt, but I could definitely feel it. And when I looked it up, it had to do with warding off evil spirits. It made so much sense to me at the time because I very much felt like I was being attacked. Going through spiritual awakening, that's really what's happening. You're breaking free of spiritual bondage, so to speak, so you feel attacked. It's like you've broken the chains and you're running out of hell and the demons are chasing you. Same kind of way of looking at it. But the reason why I'm telling you this, Sag, is because you are really being called right now to call on Archangel Michael, or look up the other archangels as well and see which ones may resonate with you and what you may be going through. Each one of them will provide you with a different cloak of protection or assistance in this awakening process. And they're excited to do it. This is something that I learned when I had my initial spiritual awakening, is that when you call on the divine, the archangels, God, to help you, they show up immediately. Especially if they know that you're willing to do the work, they'll be right there with you. And I feel that the reason for this is because they're waiting for you to wake up to who you are, to get on your path and fulfill your mission and destiny in this life cycle. They're just waiting for you to come online. So when it happens, it's very exciting and you feel that energy around you. It's almost hard to put into words. So you just need to have faith, Sag, and call on the divine for the protection and guidance you need right now, because they're literally on standby for you. What do we have at the foundation, please? 4 of Swords again, so we have it twice. Simius. Now, this is interesting. This is them, the opposing energy, right? This Emperor in reverse, having to lie in the bed they prepared for you. And this is also them not being able to hide from you anymore, even though they think you still can't see them. I just heard, I see you. It's like playing hide and go seek with a child, and the child goes and hides behind the curtain, and you're pretending like you can't see the kid, but obviously you can see the kid behind the curtain, right? Like, kids are the worst at playing hide and go seek because you can always find them. This is the same energy I'm getting here. It's like this person is in this Emperor in reverse energy, but they're also very immature. What do we have at the sacral, please? Four of Wands. Person. What's also interesting, Simius also represents things that are lost or hidden. So it's as if this person saw your worth and tried to do things to hide your destiny from you, which tells me that for a lot of you, because we have this Emperor in reverse, the Emperor is an energy of authority. It can most definitely be a father. It's somebody that I feel you thought you could trust, a parent, a family member, somebody older. And then we have Four of Wands, Aries energy, person. Also says right here, knows all things hidden, right? So there's an emphasis on something that was hidden being found now, Sag. And this is all related to your path, your destiny, the mission statement, the devil sending this distracting energy into your life. Same spirit, different human, showing up in family members, exes, friends, coworkers. Take it as it fits. For a lot of you, it's going to be a whole petri dish of people that try to knock you off path, especially when your mission is an important one. Sag, you are surrounded by an army of angels right now. It's all over this reading. 444. It's in the numerology. This Four of Wands here is also representing the stagnation that they brought into your life. I feel that this energy knew that they wouldn't be able to hold you back forever, Sag. It was unsustainable is what I just heard. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Nine of Cups, Foras. This energy also acted like they were doing the heavy lifting in your life, right? Like you were a burden. That it was you that was the common denominator, right? Exactly like I was saying. See, this is one of those energies that may do things like provide for you if it's a family member, but they use it against you. May act like they're giving you something out of the kindness of their heart. But then if you actually start progressing in a positive direction, they'll tell you that you owe them something, therefore setting you back from going in that positive direction. This is incredibly common as well. I've seen this one play out many times in people's lives. But the position the divine is putting you in now, Sag, you don't need anything from anyone. Once you're on path, the divine provides you with everything you need. I just heard the divine mother is going to take over from here. So you being taken care of by the divine because you're stepping on path. You don't need anything from anybody else. And don't take anything from anybody else as well, Sag. Don't give anyone the power to be able to use something against you in the future. Start eradicating your energy from any connections that you have to toxic individuals that are trying to use these manipulative, narcissistic tactics to keep you off path. It can be challenging in the beginning to break free from all the ties that bind, but you will get to a point in the future when you look back and you would have wished you'd done it sooner, because you'll start to understand that these tactics were quite possibly used against you for an extended period of time, and you never even needed it. It was all just a mechanism to drain you of your light, keep you stuck, stagnated, keep you mainlined to some sort of system of control. The way I broke free from these energies was by reprogramming myself that absolutely nothing is worth going back. No amount of money, no amount of material prosperity, nothing is worth what you have to repay them in energy. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Visago, the tower. Look at what it says right there. Ingratitude. It's like an energy of you no longer showing gratitude towards these people because you understand that the whole purpose of these tactics was to avert the disaster of you stepping into your power, your mission. When you do this, it brings a complete destruction to their reality. And this card, Visago, so this is a demon, it's a spirit, but Visago manifests themselves as an angel. Goes along with everything I'm saying here. They present themselves as doing the heavy lifting in your life, like they're providing you with something. But on the energetic plane, they're taking way more than they're giving you. Energetically, it's a bait and switch. They're taking from you your energy, your light, which you cannot put a dollar amount on, but then providing you with something material and making you feel like they're going above and beyond for you. See, you are dealing with individuals here who understand how energy works, Sag. I will give them that. But, of course they do. They're agents of the devil. They're parasites. They feed off of other people's energy. And then we have Sateo, creation of all things, which is the Three of Wands, Aries energy. This is an energy that's protecting you, Sag. See, when you wake up to your mission, you are assigned a legion of angels to protect you on your path moving forward. You are protected from the weapons that form against you, but you must wake up. You must step on path. You must take the call. The divine is preparing you, Sag. Oh, wow. Nine of Wands, Sag, that's your energy. The divine is preparing you is exactly right. Ha-a-sia. God, the impenetrable secret, universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. This is an energy of determination and stamina. This is also an energy of you persisting forward despite any of the setbacks that you have faced on your path. The divine clearing the runway for you. And it's also an energy of you keeping boundaries with these energies you've left behind. They can't go forward with you, not after all this. For you to allow these energies back into your life again would unravel all of your growth up until this point. You'd literally be sacrificing yourself for their own selfish needs. Sag, you have this very strong radiance about you right now. You're also being given access to higher knowledge that's going to allow you to access the tools you need to push forward on your path. High Priestess stacked with Nine of Wands. Ha-a-sia is also your guardian angel. So you may want to call on this particular angel, Sag, and then wait for the downloads to come through. I feel that the emphasis on this reading is all about you asking for support and healing from the divine right now. It's crucial to step through this new portal that I feel all of you are preparing to go through. Again, they're on standby for you, Sag. So you need to understand that they're truly at your disposal here. You just need to call on them. What do we have the third eye, please? Oh, wow. The Fool. Vehu-ia. The exalting God. Will and new beginnings. Assists with difficult and great undertakings. Exactly what I just said. They're crucial to this new beginning. Sag, there's this help that's here for you that the divine is trying to provide to you that's going to assist you with distancing yourself from these individuals or situations you're going through with them. Nine of Wands next to the Fool. Creating boundaries, providing you with assistance during this difficult time or with this great undertaking, it says right there. Very clear, Sag, that there is this whole force that's just waiting for you. And it doesn't matter where you are on this path or journey, whether you're just starting out, you're more advanced, or you're looking for the signs and synchronicities to help trigger this awakening to step onto this path. This is going to speak to all of you. You need to be reminded that you have access to this assistance now more than ever. You just need to take a chance, Sag. There's this fresh hope that the divine wants to bestow upon you, but you need to ask for it. What do we have? The crown to close that for Sag? Oh. Perfect. Wheel of Fortune, Metatron, Sag, that's your energy again. The recording angel, advancement and progress, teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. Further reiterating everything I just said, there's this whole new life cycle. This is a major turning point. This is your destiny, Sag. There's a lot of good fortune and good karma that's attached to all of this here. Like I said, it's on standby. It's literally waiting for you. Some of you are going through struggles right now, not even knowing that you have a way out. You have access to this. See, when you call on the divine to help you in your times of darkness, when there's perceivably no way out, you feel painted into a corner, or you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, a secret passage door will appear. And I'm not just saying this. I've experienced this. It's very real, Sag. You just need to say the word and dedicate yourself to stepping onto your path, no matter where you are at this point in your life. There's a lot of material gain and a massive victory on this table and a whole new beginning. So go and get it, because it's waiting for you. Sag, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donation, Sag. Take care.